doing okay. I have an Easter design ready to show you guys. I took inspiration from one picture, but I really wanted to use these two colours again. They're the only two colours I've got from KiKiLondon. There will be more very, very soon, I promise you that, because I've been scrolling on their website for days and I've got a basket full and I'm just waiting for payday so that I can order some. Don't forget you can save 10%, nearly forgot. So KiKiLondon, we've got a code, it's TLNR. The lady that I've been speaking to, she said that basically this code will get you 10% off like all the time, but some weekends they do bigger discounts, like big sales sort of thing. So that code will be an increase in that discount price on some weekends. So if I find out about any of them, I will let you know. And I don't know whether that increase will be 5%, 10%, 20%. I don't know. I have no idea. I just know that it's always 10%, apart from on these like certain weekends. It will be more. So I have grabbed Princess, what's it called? Neon Princess? Neon Prince, yeah. So Neon Prince is the blue one that is going on the top of the pinky and the bottom of the thumb. And then Neon Princess, the pink one, is going on the top of the thumb and the bottom of the pinky. And we're going to blend them together. Obviously the first coat is always a bit naff, but these worked surprisingly well. I really liked the like purple colour that it gave me in the middle. Now, because they're such like drastic colour changes, you can, if you wanted, if it's such like a long nail like these ones, which I hardly ever use, but if you wanted, you could mix a little bit of the two colours together on a palette first, then put that as its own colour in the middle. So pink and then that purple, then the blue. Then use your ombre brush to blend the pink into the purple into the pink, purple into the blue, blue into the purple, and it will give you a better ombre. But it worked very, very well. So I did 2 coats of the ombres. I just showed you the 2 coats on the thumb. And then I've grabbed Born Pretties. This is the one that we got in the last PR package. I have been reaching for this quite a lot, I've noticed. So I always usually reach, it's a bit of a contradiction, whatever. I always reach for Milky Jelly Gel 05. If you've been a long time viewer, you'll know number 5 is my favourite. But this is a little bit lighter. It's a little bit more an apricot tone. It's a little bit yellower and orangier, if those are words, than the number 5. But I think number 5 is still going to be my go-to. I just really like this one for the brighter colours that we're using, because it's a bit more of a paler nude. It's a bit more nude, so those brighter colours can really, really shine through, if you get what I mean. When it came to the middle nail, originally I was going to do a white French, but then, see, this happens with most of my nail sets, unless I really, really plan it. Most of them are just what happens then and there sort of thing, and then if it turns out to be crap, I will remove like one of the nails. If one of the nails doesn't seem to work, I'll get rid of it and then redo it on camera, and I won't put in the crap version. Sometimes when I'm pushed for time, the crap version stays and you're lumped with that, I'm afraid. But most of the time it is like on the spot. Even though I had the inspiration picture, I didn't want to, it was literally only the French and the bunny ears that we really took inspo from. But I decided to go with a triple ombre on the French nail for some reason. No idea what possessed me to attempt that. But here we go. So I started off by planning out the French with the pink, because I knew I wanted it to be pink, blue, pink. So I started off with doing the smile line, marking all that out, planning that out, and then fill in the top part of the French in the pink, go in with the blue just like we did on the pinky and the thumb, and then finish it with the pink. The only issue is when it comes to ombre in them. Like I said, if you wanted to mix the 2 colours together on a palette first, to get that medium colour, that mixed colour. That would help so much more. But once you've done the first coat, pop it in the lamp. When you go to do the second one, completely ignore the French. Just whack the polish on there. Give it all a good ombre. You can go nuts that way. If you're not worrying about the French smile line, you can go nuts and the ombre will work out so much better. Then you can just take a clean up brush and go around where the original smile line is, because you've already cured it in place. You can see where it is and it'll just work out so much better. So this is one of the reasons why I changed my mind from doing a white French to the ombre French. Not only did I want more of the ombre, more of the pink and the blue and the purple, but I knew I wanted white in there somewhere. And this week's Charlie's Nail Art collaboration for the ambassadors is polka dot theme. So I was like, let's use the white, because the bunny ears are going to be white. So we needed something else that was white to incorporate it all. So I grabbed a dotting tool and just did a bunch of polka dots on all of the parts that are ombre'd. So the thumb, the pinky and the French, all going to be polka dots. I started off with the smaller end of the dotting tool first, just to, originally I thought I wanted them to be small. Then halfway through doing like the first line, I was like, no, I want them big. I want them big polka dots. So I switched it to the larger end of the dotting tool. But I did go back in after to try and get them all a little bit more symmetrical before I ended up curing them. Then I moved on to the bunny ears. I'm a bit obsessed with these like plasticine UV clay gel things. As you can tell, like the last 3-4 sets they've been with this. I said I was going to use them, and once I cracked them out, I can't stop using them. So I grabbed the white and we created, I just did a long sausage first, and I'm wearing gloves this time because I don't know if any of you know, but I have this weird thing going on with my skin at the minute. It's been like it for about 4 or 5 years, and it keeps flaring up. I think when I'm stressed, it flares up a lot. If my fibro's flaring up, it flares up. If the weather is cold outside but hot inside because of the heating, it flares up. So when I used this clay without my gloves on, my skin flared up. I think I touched my face and it didn't like it. So I've been trying to keep anything off of my face, and I made sure that I wore gloves this time. So I made a sausage shape with the white, chopped it in half, and then re-rolled them into balls, and then like tapered down the edges into like fat teardrops. And then we were able to pop that on the nail, squidge it down with a couple of silicone tools, and just get it into the sort of shape that the bunny ears are going to be. I wanted to create that little like cavity inside the ears as well, because I didn't know whether to use like a powder to colour the inside or gel paint, but then in the end I decided to use the pink clay. And the layer of the pink clay is like so thin, so the amount of clay that I actually got out, I didn't end up using. I think you can literally just get away with like the tiniest little ball rolled into a sausage or a teardrop, and then I just squidged it in to that cavity and just made it as thin as possible and removed the excess by like pulling it down towards that the base of the nail, the base of the ear, the thinnest part of the ear. Just drag it down with a dotting tool and then just swipe it away. So once they are done, I was saying the other day as well about this clay, it dries matte. It's already matte, but it dries matte, and I really like that about it, because I'm getting back into just matting everything again. I think this might be the 3rd set in a row that we have matted, so I do apologise if you like shiny nails, but honestly, for content purposes, they are the best. And now everyone loves the light line. They like seeing the light lines. Oh, look at this green. Oh my gosh, how vibrant is that? I never ended up like opening them all of the colours, just the white, black and yellow and pink. I never opened the rest of them. So when I opened this green, I was actually really surprised with how vibrant it is. I expected more of like a muted minty green for some reason. I think because of what's on like the colour that's on the top of the pot on the lid. it wasn't this vibrant, so I was very, very pleased that it was this vibrant. Once I've done some little leaves, again, teardrop shapes, squidge it down with a silicone tool, put a few lines in with a cuticle pusher if need be. And then we're going to add some flowers and some rhinestones. This is where Charlie's Nail Art Supplies comes in, because we have to use at least one product from Charlie's. So I ended up using the 2mm and the 3mm AB rhinestones. I think they're both silver backed. Maybe, no, they're not. The 2mm ones are. I'm not sure what the 3mm ones are, but I've got 2mm and 4mm, unless it's just how I've written it. But the 2mm and the 4mm are silver, and I haven't written down silver on the 3mm. Who knows? I think they're the same. But we've added some of those flowers from Shein. I will try and link them in the description box down below. And then the 3mm and the 2mm AB rhinestones will be dotted around anywhere I see fit, sort of thing, just where it looks a little bit bare, where I think it needs a little bit of sparkle. All depends on your preference, obviously. And on the French, we're just going to stick a blue flower in the centre, a couple of rhinestones either side, and fill in the gaps with some caviar beads. So back to what we're saying about them being matte. So for content reasons and purposes, I think it's a lot better taking a picture of a matte nail. It hides so many imperfections. If you are rushing to try and get content out, if you haven't got the right lighting, if you've got too much lighting and you've got so many light lines that it kind of detracts from the design, matte nails are the way to go. I don't like wearing them. I love a smooth, shiny surface when I'm wearing nails, but again, for content reasons, matte all the way. It's perfect. So for the index finger, the only one left, we're going to do pink flower in the middle, blue either side, and then just a mixture of the 3mm, 2mm, and some silver caviar beads. But I'm going to add a pink flower just like halfway up either side of the little swirl that we've done with MAKARTT's rhinestone glue gel. So quickly for the codes, Madam Glam. No, we haven't used any Madam Glam. It's because I always use Madam Glam. KiKiLondon, TLNR, Born Pretty, TLNR 10, but you'll save 12% now. We've made so many sales for Born Pretty that we've increased the percentage for you guys to save more money too. So 12% off using code TLNR10. What else did we use? Charlie's Nail Art Supplies, Nail Room 10, and MAKARTT is TLNR 15. What do you think of these nails? I've talked for so long, I need to take a breath. I actually really love them. I am so happy that I've figured out just that I use the KiKiLondon stuff again, because it's so nice. I might have to get 8 more shelves, guys, so that I can have 8 shelves of KiKiLondon products. They are really nice. Yeah, I'm waiting for payday and I'm going to make a big purchase. I cannot wait. But let me know what you think of this design and this video. And I'm thinking maybe they get put up on Etsy. I'm not sure. But let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do consider hitting like and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one, which is tomorrow. It's Flinging Flanging Friday day. Roger had to have a little bit of surgery actually, so he might not be present, but his brother Richard might show up. Who knows? We'll see you tomorrow for another video, and please don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.